Welcome to our channel. In this video, you will take 8 practice tests from the 128 U.S. Civics Questions. Each test includes 16 questions. You need 12 correct answers to pass. Let's begin. Test 1. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? $435. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Test 2. Who appoints federal judges? The President. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says all people are created equal. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What is the form of government in the United States? Republic. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Test 3. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Many documents influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Test 4. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name 1. Freedom. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name 1. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The Civil War had many important events. Name 1. Lincoln was assassinated. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? freed the slaves? What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Test 5. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. Please visit. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Test 6. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. To find the governor, please visit What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Who vetoes bills? the President? What are three rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Test 7. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. Please visit. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Some states have more representatives than others. Why? because some states have more people. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day, Memorial Day. Test 8. The executive branch has many parts. Name 1. President. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. How many senators does each state have? Two. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. To find the capital of your state, please visit What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name 1. General during World War II. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.